Yeah, it's about around 3:20 a.m. I've been awake since about 1:40. Dozed a couple hours and then woke up. Couldn't go back to sleep because I'm just so stressed out. Of course, as soon as I start recording, Copper has to start drinking water, making noise. Some things never change. Um, well, it goes right in line. He's been a complete turd this last week. So frustrated with him sometimes. Anyway, I'm about to go on a Walmart rant. Copper, that's enough. I'm sorry, it's distracting me. I can't think with. No, it's not a whole lot of noise, but it's distracting to me. We've been awake for 2 hours, and he hasn't seen the need to have a drink until I start recording. Um, yeah, I, I guess that's petty or whatever. I don't care right now. Anyway, here's the situation. Here I am, 2 hours from home, or from my property. So close and yet so far. 2 hours from my property and I can't get there. Thanks to Walmart. The other day I was talking to my sister and trying to figure out what happened to a big chunk of my money. I couldn't figure it out because she asked me if I'd bought something, and well, in my mind, no, I hadn't because I had ordered some stuff from Walmart, just basic supplies like cooking fuel, and I ordered me a skillet because I got my other one stolen. Uh, but well, I had canceled the order. Here's why. I had put in an order because I figured I could, drive there, pick it up, do the Walmart pickup thing, right? At Bullhead City. At this point, I was still barely able to get out of bed. I was just, I figure, okay, maybe I drive there, go pick it up, come back, and go back to bed and rest. Because that's about all I was able to do at that point. So I put in a pickup for Bullhead City. I go there. Okay, let me back up a little bit. I got one more gripe with them. I'm done with Walmart for everything. I swear. So, I went to Walmart in Bullhead City and picked up my meds. I went there, I think it was the day, I don't remember if it was the day after I went to get the pickup or what. But anyway, we're talking a period of a couple of weeks. I go in there. Of course, it was a really hot day. Copper's waiting out in the rig. So I'm trying to hurry because, I know he's miserable out there. So I go in there, and this gal who has about the IQ of a peanut, she said, "Well, I can't find you in the system." I'm like, "How can I not be in the system? I just picked my other meds up here 2 weeks ago, and they told me that they had to order this one." "Well, I can't find you." And I'm like, "No, that can't be. How? How can you not find me?" So anyway, she goes, "Well, give me 5 minutes, okay?" Okay. So I went, how they have those benches over on the side, you go sit. So I went over there and sat, and I waited 20 minutes. No acknowledgement, no, we're still looking into it, nothing. By then, there's a big old line of people. I'm sitting there. It'd been, like I said, 20 minutes. It's like, I can't let coppers sit out there any longer. So I just got up and left. It's like, how freaking rude. So I can tell you one thing right now. When I do get to my property, I'm going to get a hold of the Walmart in Gallup, New Mexico, which is the closest one. I'm going to get hopefully, get the prescription that I didn't get from the other one. And once I get them all, I'm going straight to Walgreens or CVS, or even I think there might even be a pharmacy at the Bashes, which is only 9 miles away. And I'm done with Walmart. I ain't never doing another pickup. I'm not doing no delivery, nothing. They have screwed up so many of my orders, even when I was in Payette. They're constant. And here's the thing that really pisses me off about them. They never will remedy the situation. They put it back on you. So anyway, I go to Bullhead City to pick up my order. This kid comes out and asks me, who I was there for, whatever. And he says, well, we don't have your order here. How can you not have my order here? That's where I even double check. Every time I put in an order, I double check, make sure I have the right location. So I know I had Bullhead City for a fact. So he says, well, I don't see it here. I see it being in Lake Havasu. I said, that's an hour and a half away. Why in the hell would I put in a pickup for Lake Havasu? While I'm sitting there talking to this kid, they call me from Lake Havasu. And I said, and this is the third time that the app has done this to me. In fact, I even had a gal at Walmart tell me, she said that this happens constantly with people. They'll put in an order for one place, and the app will put it in for somewhere else. Okay, so I put in the order for Bullhead City. Okay, these are Bullhead City and Lake Havasu City are an hour and a half apart. They call me from from Lake Havasu City. I told them, I said I did not put in the order for Lake Havasu City. And finally I said, I just want to cancel. Just cancel it. So I thought it was a done deal. So in my mind, I hadn't bought anything. Well, not only, well, okay, let me back up again. I'm sorry, I'm all choked up. Anyway, I call because it had not been canceled. I had not had the money returned to my account. So I call and I get this Indian guy who is has no clue what the hell he's talking about. He tells me, well, if you just don't pick it up, and the money will go back in your account tomorrow, which was a complete lie. So, okay. So I check. Not only have they not canceled my order, they double charged me. Like I said, I ordered some isobutane, which is not cheap. I ordered a skillet so I could cook because I had my other one stolen. Ordered ramen. I ordered water. And I'm trying to think, there was one other thing that was, I ordered some extra heavy duty tent steaks. So anyway, after talking to this guy, of course, the next day it had been returned. So anyway, I get to checking. Not only had they not canceled my order, they double charged me. They charged me for a pickup at both locations. I'm like, how in the hell? So that's $300 right there. Boy, you know what? If they hadn't done that, I'd have plenty of money right now for everything. And so anyway, I call them, and and I get a hold of customer service. And finally, I get a hold of a person that knows some of what they're talking about. And I told her what happened, and she said, "Well, okay, well, it's canceled now, but it may take up to 10 days for the money to return to your account." Great. Number one, like I said, Walmart will never remedy anything. They never will. It's put back on the customers like they don't care. Well, I said, I need my money. Well, it may take up to 10 days for it to return to your account. All right, so I'm out $300 for nothing. And now I'm in the negative balance in my account because of freaking Walmart. And I'm like, I am so pissed right now. I need to find out who to write a letter to because this is getting ridiculous. They can't get anything right. Nothing. So here I am. I mean, oh, and here's another thing too. What the hell's going on? It's like yesterday, we didn't get out of Lake Havasu City until after 5 o'clock. It was one of the worst days. I was so hot. I was absolutely warm to a frazzle. I'm thinking, you know, but I was going to try to make it at least this far. So anyway, since we weren't getting out of there until 5, I knew there's no way because I'm freaking night blind. I mean, I barely made it here. I mean, I was really struggling by the time I got here on the freeway because it's like it's dark. I can't. And any oncoming lights just totally blinds me. So anyway, before we left Lake Havasu, I reserved this hotel. Was only $57, and it's really nice too. It's coming up in the mountains. It's not far from the freeway though, but I assume it's pretty. But it was at night, so I haven't seen how it looks around here yet. So anyway, can't even remember where I was going. Oh yeah, so we made the reservation. Well, at that point, I still had $142 in check. That was when we left at 5 o'clock. Well, I don't know what in the hell happened in 3 hours because looking at my ledger, it doesn't look any different than it did. But it went from $142 to negative 82. I don't get it. I don't understand. I mean, did Walmart charge me again? I don't know what's going on because I don't see anything in there that would warrant that. That's like $224 for what? I mean, I have had nothing but so far. I hope once I get to my property, things go better because so far things have been shit. I mean, oh yeah, by the way, and I'm putting in claims for these, by the way. Someone picked my lock at the storage facility and they stole my buddy heater. Well, then when I was going through stuff yesterday, I found out that they had also stole my sound bar. It's like, what in the hell? So I'm putting in a claim for that too. I mean, and I know for a fact that it was locked because it was one of those combination lock things. Hang on. Oh, man. I spun it when I closed it up. I spun it, pulled on it, spun it again, pulled on it. So I know it was secure when I left it. That's what I told her, the gal at the facility. It's just like I get stuff stolen at the freaking campground. I get stuff stolen from my storage facility. I can't win for losing. Luckily, they didn't steal the other heater. I didn't know what it was. But it's the one that I actually hook up to the propane cylinders, propane tank. They didn't steal those either, thank God. It's like, my word. I mean, I just keep getting kicked and kicked and kicked and kicked. Now I can't get to my damn property because of frickin' Walmart. It's 142 miles, according to Google. My Explorer has the deal where it tells you how many miles until empty. Well, right now, is that it says it's 93 miles until empty. So I'm 50 miles short of being able to reach my property. I mean, talk about, I can't really say this is the most frustrated I've ever been, but it's definitely in the top three. And it is freaking cold here. We got here last night about 8 o'clock. And of course, I didn't have my jacket on because when we left Lake Havasu, it was 80-some degrees. So I come pulling up and I get out of the vehicle and it's like, holy crap. So I grab my jacket because I knew I would need it. So I grabbed my jacket, put it on because I was like, it was cold. Really cold. It was way too damn cold to camp. But I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm being totally honest. I don't know. It's like there's nowhere to camp here. It's like even if there was, it's too damn cold. I don't have money for propane now, thanks to Walmart. I I wish there was some recourse. I would say, oh well, too bad, so sad. You'll get it in 10 days. That's ridiculous. If it's your screw up, you should remedy it immediately. Immediately. How? Eh, I guess they figure they're a big enough corporation that they don't care how many customers they screw because they still got millions of others. But I tell you what, if I could start a campaign, boycott those blanket lines. I mean, it's like how many screw ups can they do in 1 week? It's like you can't find me in the system, even though I just picked up my meds there 2 weeks ago. Then the app switches the location, and then you double charge me. You charge me pick up for each location. How the hell does that happen? Seriously, how does that happen? I mean, so I'm done. I'm done with them. I'll still shop there because they've got the prices get other places beat. So I'll still shop there because it benefits me. But I will shop there. I will not ever do a curbside pickup. Nothing. Anything other than walking in the store, buying what I need, and walking out. That's it. I'm switching pharmacies. I'm just not dealing with them anymore. And I'm sure that you can't blame me. I mean, I can't tell you the number of times I screwed up at my orders when I was still at pay up. Numerous times. And each time, they would not fix the situation. You know, to me, it's like one time I might actually have done a video on this, but I ordered one of those little Coleman, kind of like a jet fuel stove that you just screw on top of an isobutane can. The gal who delivered it delivered me an empty box. How can you not pick the box up and feel there ain't nothing in there but air? So I got a hold of him and I said, I want my stove. Well, blah, blah, blah. Well, you can cancel it and then order another one. No! I want my damn stove today. This is your screw up. You should remedy it. Oh, no, they wouldn't do it. I was so pissed off. So how stupid can you be to bring somebody an empty box? And the thing is not light. I mean, it's not heavy, but it's definitely got a little bit of weight to it. You should be able to tell whether there's something in there or not. At least rattle it and make sure. I mean, to me, I would never. If you got half, even an ounce of common sense, you feel it. Oh, there's nothing in there. I better grab one that actually has something in it. It's like, how freaking stupid can you be? Well, apparently that's stupid because that's pretty stupid. So anyway, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. You know how frustrating it is to be. I'm trying to think when I bought my property, but I think it was a year ago, August. So it's been a year and over a year and a half. I've been waiting to see my property in person. 2 hours away. I don't know how I'm going to get there. I don't know what we're going to do. Obviously, I don't have, money for a hotel for another. As far as I know, there's no places to camp, and it's too damn cold to camp without propane. But what do I do? I hate being poor. And another thing too, if I hadn't had to stay at Motel 6 for a week and a half, I wouldn't have spent almost $600 on a freaking motel. If I hadn't gotten sick, I planned on staying there one night. I can't win for losing, man. I'm telling you. It's like, no matter what I do, I get kicked in the teeth. I mean, to say it's beyond frustrating is an understatement. I just want to go home, because it's going to be my home. Oh, I guess it's just the heater kicking on. First of all, that was a vehicle outside or something. Anyway. Frustrated beyond words. Stressed out. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. Thank you, Walmart. What an outstanding organization you have. Anyway, that's it. So I'm stuck here in Flagstaff right now. 2 hours away from my property. That's about all I have to say right now. Sound like Forrest Gump. Oh, I have to say about that. All right.